I'm Markia. Want to hear something scary?
Gotta kill them all. Ayla hadn't played Pokemon since she was in grade school. But when she read the news of rare packs of cards being discovered under the shelves of stores, she was curious. Even better, some of the cards turned out to be extremely valuable, so she decided to join the hunt. Ayla spent her whole Saturday driving from store to store and checking under their old, dusty shelves, hoping to hit the jackpot, but came up with nothing. As she was about to give up, Ayla decided to try the mom-and-pop store by her house. King's Things had been around forever. They had to have something lurking under those shelves. Ayla entered the store and made a beeline to the trading cards. She got down on her knees and reached blindly through the dust and grime underneath the shelves and tried not to be grossed out as something skittered over her knuckles. Finally, her hand landed on something. Ayla pulled out the packet of cards and admired her score. She had never heard of the something scary collectible card game, but it looked cool. It must be worth something. At the register, the cashier, a young man named Damien, was astonished by her purchase. His jaw dropped open as he eyed the cards suspiciously. "Was this on the shelf?" he asked. "Yeah, it was the last one," she lied. Damien reluctantly rang it up. The total came to $6.66 with tax. Creeped out by the cashier, Ayla quickly paid and hurried home. Ayla looked up the something scary cards and was pleased to learn that they were extremely rare, and unopened packs were worth hundreds of dollars. Even better, many of the individual cards were worth much more. She planned to milk this for all it was worth, and that started with taking pictures for her social media. As she started to unwrap the cards, she heard a knock at the door. To her surprise, Damien, the cashier, was waiting outside. He looked frazzled and scary as he eyed the open pack of cards in her hands. "Did you follow me home?" she asked. "I'm sorry," he replied. "But I mean, my organization, the gatekeepers, need to buy those cards back from you." He pulled out his wallet and added, "We'll pay whatever you want." Ayla was terrified of Damien, and she firmly told him no as she closed the door. Damien suddenly pushed the door open and tried to snatch the cards out of her hands. As the two struggled, the pack of cards exploded across her living room, and both went after them. Ayla reached her card first. It was the Collector. As she stared at it, Damien yelled, "No, these cards are evil. As a gatekeeper, it's my duty to destroy them." But Ayla didn't hear that. She only heard the voice that whispered in her head,
"Play the card you were dealt."
Ayla turned to Damien and slammed the card on the ground. There was a flash of light, and suddenly the monstrous Collector appeared before them. A gruesome creature made from the many different parts of his victims. The Collector quickly grabbed Damien as the young man heard its voice whisper in his own head,
"The gatekeepers will never stop us. Pay what you owe."
Damien realized he had never clocked out from work from King's Things. He was there on borrowed time. The Collector grabbed Damien by the wrist, wearing his watch, and twisted it until it made a loud crack. As the monster plunged its sewing needle into Damien, Ayla posted the photos of her something scary cards with the caption, "Humbled and blessed."